They separating. They getting the weak out the way. This motherfucker weak enough to fall for some shit. Yeah, go ahead. Your ass deserve it. Your ass deserve it. That's like walking off a cliff with no blindfold. Ain't nobody. You walking off the plank with no blindfold. They used to do it with a blindfold. They telling you walk the motherfucking plank. You can see everything that's happening, and they ain't even hold no gun to your head at that too. You know how in the pirate movie they hold a gun to a motherfucker head or walk the plank. They holding you with a sword. Nope, these motherfuckers walking the plank willingly, like they going skinny dipping or some shit. Yo, this Kwame Kindred. You're now tuned into another episode of CC Me TV, Conscious Conversations, Media Education Television. Today's topic, the veil has been lifted. We in the stages of Armageddon, y'all. Let's dive in. Any of y'all take it, I know they got us on self-quarantine. Who all out there taking, who self-vaccinating? I need to know. Who out here taking these chemicals, self-vaccinating. Like, for real? For real? Trump got y'all going crazy. Like, and people out here really doing it, though. That's the sad part. People really out here taking chemicals and dying because this dude said vaccinate yourself with such and such. Not a doctor, not even a scientist, biologist, none of these people have said this. The president. And just out of shits and giggles too. Shits and fucking giggles, because when he's saying this shit, he not even being serious. He nonchalant as hell with it. And people taking this shit, I guess because he the president. I guess. They taking it for what it is. He doing it for shits and giggles, exercising his I guess they gonna call it control, but it ain't control. It's just manipulation. But it's showing how easy people are too. It's really separating those who are awake from those sleep, I guess, to put it in those terms. Yeah, making it evident who the zombies are out here. You walking around like that, you need to be told to do this and do that for you to feel like you alive or something. Like, you need that type of instruction. You can't instruct yourself. Not even the common sense to be like, this motherfucker crazy. He just told us to take what? To cure what? To vaccinate for what? Shit makes no sense. I mean, you gotta be a half-dead minded person to be even... You're half-dead anyway. And people out here dying. If you feel so strongly, and I'm not talking about no child, because that shit happens to children all day, sometimes every day. But an adult, somebody's supposed to be of sound, critical, analytical, logical thinking, you're gonna take some chemicals. You're just gonna take some straight poison. Your ass deserve to die, because you're not functioning at a certain capacity to be able to need to be functioning around normal people. And I say normal because I don't take that word lightly or heavy either. But you obviously not functioning at a average capacity to be functioning in society if you're gonna take some shit just based off of what it makes no sense anyway. It makes no sense. None at all. But the veil has been lifted. We living in a time, the information age, a time where we have knowledge and information literally at the press of a button. A lot of truth being revealed, but at the same time, it's a lot of lies. So you gotta have discernment and know how to decipher through it all. But the veil being lifted in the sense of that which was hidden is now coming to the light. A lot of people used to talk a lot of shit, still kind of do, but I done shut up, around, in certain instances, but when they gone, I'll be talking again. People, they call me a conspiracy theorist and all of this, because I say certain things that was like 5-10 years ago. Now recently, man, that shit you used to be talking about, all that shit, man, you was right. No, I'm wrong as shit. I don't even know what you're talking about no more. That was 10 years ago. I don't even know. Shit, I'm right here in the present. That shit was 10 years ago. I don't even know no more. I'm on to some shit that's gonna happen 10, 15 years from now type shit. Like the shit that's going on now. People running around crazy. Man, why you... I'm loving this shit. For one, because I somewhat seen it, foreseen it. Didn't know how it was going to trickle down. But, when you pay attention to certain shit, you ain't moved when shit hit the fan. If anything, you standing real still. And standing being the key word. Because a lot of people out here falling for a lot of shit. The veil has been lifted. Armageddon. We're moving in a time where the present matrix and past matrix is kind of being tested. Not only tested, well, it's been through the test. This shit is damn near out the door. We kind of at the reset mode of the Matrix, kind of at that stage in the movie where Neo don't save her, because that ain't even what the shit was about. It was a reset. The shit happens, it keep happening. How it's gonna happen in a way, everything in between and all that shit, that's neither here nor there. But there's neither here nor there. No end, no beginning. Just a reset. Push the button. She said in Rush Hour, push the goddamn button. Motherfucker scared. We kamikaze over here. Hey, strap it to my chest. C4, you hear me? Blow. Let's go. Because the veil has been lifted. A lot of truth being exposed. A lot of lies too. But I don't know. I guess this is the new present social media thing that's going on. But it's a lot of exposing and, I've been noticing, I've been going through my feed in the past couple days. Past week. Been a lot of shit. People exposing each other. Whether they was, associates, friends, or whatever the shit, whatever transpired. But people, I guess there's going to be a lot of this shit in the coming, weeks. People ain't, I guess, finding other shit to do, new things to do on social media. So I guess this is expose week. Shit. But it's the veil being lifted, People can't hold the shit in no more. What it is, like they say, what's in the dark shall come to light. What's in the dark shall come to light. And now we being forced into this self-quarantine. So, that's kind of symbolic for having to be pushed and shoved into the shadows. Self-quarantine, we got to be locked down in the house now. And now that's, I'm introverted, so the shit don't... People say, how's this quarantine? This shit ain't affecting me. I love this shit. This shit might be affecting people that need and have to have something to do, but I'm in the shadows all the time. That's where I do my best work. But we talking about people in the shadows, being forced in the shadows in their house. Now you running out of shit to do, so I guess now you finally getting up in your head. What's in the shadows of your mind? I guess the shadows of your heart. How you feeling? You feeling some type of way now? Oh no, it was always there. It was dormant. It was suppressed. So now people speaking on, I'm seeing shit. I'm like, damn. I'm hearing about this and hearing about that. Like, damn, I thought them motherfuckers was cool and all of it. It's all bullshit anyway. But I'm just, the veil has been lifted. What's in the dark is coming to light. That which tried to be pushed in the shadows is coming to the forefront. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, CC Me TV. I'm going to throw the link down in the comments. Conscious Conversations, Media, Education, Television. And Armageddon, y'all, this is the veil being lifted. We ain't talking about the Armageddon, I ain't saying the church taught us wrong, but they didn't give us all of it. And at least we weren't given things in the proper context for the most part. Armageddon, in terms of, and in the context that it was originally written in, because when this shit was printed, these books was printed when this shit was written, whenever the fuck this shit was, when they plagiarized it, copied and pasted and all of that shit, but when it was originally written, back in the Roman, look this shit up, back in the Roman times and all that shit, Armageddon meant the unveiling, the veil being lifted, truth being exposed. It didn't have shit to do with fire and brimstone coming from the fire, the sun crash into the earth, massive flooding. Not like that shit can't happen, or don't happen, or won't happen. But that ain't what the fuck the Armageddon was talking about in the context of what it was written. Armageddon was the unveiling. The unveiling, you hear me? Like the Lady of Justice, as it pertains to, and in the context of the legal system, the justice system, holding up two scales, blindfolded though, blindfolded. So she's impartial to either side, impartiality, not being biased or unbiased to either side, either or, staying balanced and hearing both sides. Now the veil being lifted, that blindfold coming off. That's the times we in now. Think of these times as we kind of under trial. We not only in a reset, but it's a kind of limbo. We kind of in limbo right now. And I wouldn't say we ain't in judgment, but judgment is right around the fucking corner. So we in limbo, seeing which side, who gonna go which side. Where you gonna lean upon? What you gonna lean upon? What you gonna stand upon? What you gonna fall for? And that's what this the cycle we going through now. People falling. People falling for anything. Drink this. Vaccinate yourself. What? Vaccinate yourself? What the fuck? That ain't even come from a doctor. You hear me? Vaccinate yourself. The fuck? It all like he got it. His grin is about as big as mine is now. Saying vaccinate yourself. Like you getting a kick out of this shit. Separating the sheep from the wolves, or the sheep from the cattle. From it's different sections and levels and what they call it in Hunger Games, factions. They got us all pieced up. But they separating, they getting the weak out the way. This motherfucker weak enough to fall for some shit, yeah, go ahead. Your ass deserve it. Your ass deserve it. That's like walking off a cliff with no blindfold. Ain't nobody, you walking off the plank with no blindfold. They used to do it with a blindfold. They telling you, walk the motherfucking plank. You can see everything that's happening. And they ain't even hold no gun to your head at that too. How in the pirate movie they hold a gun to a motherfucking head, or walk the plank, they holding you with a sword. Nope, these motherfuckers walking the plank willingly, like they going skinny dipping or some shit. The fuck? This shit is wild. I'm losing my light. It's all good though. Yeah. We're in a time where the weak are truly being separated from the strong. What you believe in and what you don't believe in is being tested. The veil has been lifted. Ain't no excuses. Take what you know and go. Don't hold on to shit. Ain't shit out here. Ain't shit out here. We'll go ahead and wrap it up, y'all. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share if you want some more of this content. Kwame Kindred, I'm out, y'all. Conscious Conversations, Media Education Television.